The managements of Bandhan Bank and Ultratech Cement spoke with us on the sidelines of the ET Awards over the weekend. Here's what they had to say.
I cannot give the market cap point of view, but I say that India is a big country. And if you see the population-wise reaching to the people to provide the banking and financial services, a big opportunities for any of the bank of our country. So because of the Bandhan is a very ground level touch more and reaching to the unreached and unbanked people is a more and rural India. So I hope that the opportunities is big in next 3 to 5 years. There is a bigger growth will come on the bank. And if we come on that we are very specifically say that, yes, you know that about the microcredit, we are reaching to the small ticket size of the loan for the business. Now we are taken as a Gruho Finance, which is a good team, and the people are coming on that. Whole the Gruho team have been joined in Bandhan Bank. And now we are the next 3 to 5 years, we like to provide the affordable housing every citizen of the country who have a need in this type of house on that. So when the people have an income increase with the growth of the country, so they are the next steps they are like to make a one own house. So Bandhan is like to contribute like as a microcredit, how we are know that about we are reaching to the more people. So we would like to also reach on that.
So just I wanted to understand, what sort of a leverage does it give you being in such rural India that, you reach everyone, and now that you've become a bank, how does it give you a reach? People earlier were looking at either microfinance or bank, but with the combination of both, which now people are looking at, what advantage Bandhan has?
Advantage is the Bandhan have the team. We are now more than 35,000 people. Out of that, 13,000 people who are more than 13 years with the Bandhan on that. So these the people are know about the people in the ground level and the rural level, and I have not a need to push the people you transfer to the rural. I am very tough on that. The rural people is not interested to come to the R1. So that is my advantage is more. I can be penetrated in rural more. Of course, there's some challenges there. It is overcomable challenge on that. That is our advantage, and that we like to go.
Right. So just a last word as far as, this entire thing about, what's happening with microfinance. Is there any NPAs over there? What's happening over there? Can you just tell us with this farm loan waiver, does any impact come in?
No, if you see that because of the microcredit is a small ticket size of the credit on that, it is some challenge sometimes has come on that. It is not in the totally say that in the clean we cannot be like to face. It will be. Because in the large number of people who are in a microcredit, their literacy rate is not that much, awareness level is not that much. So it's a need to simultaneously build up the awareness, not only our borrower, also the community people. If community people in any gap of the awareness level and understanding about the financial inclusion, that is sometimes a challenge we see that it is not in a one time, it's in whole the life we see on that, and it will be automatically always some the time is taken on that and handled on the good way.
Even if you look back at India's history, even since the liberalization of 91, while the average GDP growth has been 7%, there have been occasions when it's been much higher, and there have been occasions when it has been lower than that. So having lived through a lot of ups and downs, what we believe is that when the economy is in an upswing, GDP rate is high, we don't get over exuberant about it. At the same time, we don't allow the downswings to make us nervous, because frankly, India as a country, there is so much of catching up to do, and with respect to everything, whether it's virtually any product that you take, China is about 6x to 7x our size, including cement. And even if we don't reach that, even if we reach half that stage, I think there is a tremendous opportunity for this country. So if you ask me, these downturns are a good time when we are compelled to tighten our belts, even though we are constantly focused on efficiency improvements, even get more focused on that, and prepare ourselves for better times, because it always so happens that when things are a little down, we think they're going to continue to go down, and when things are on upswing, it's the same. We think that the good times will continue forever.
Right. So, could you just talk to me about, what is the scenario in the cement space right now? Where are the prices going? What has been the trend in the last 2, 3, 5 months?
While we talk about India, we should recognize India is not one India. even if you look back over 5 years and you analyze the pattern of demand between one zone to other, you find that the variation in growth between different zones is as much as 10 to 15% in the same year, same period. So clearly, the dynamics of each region or each zone become different, and it's also not only with respect to demand, it's also with respect to the supplies. Some zones are seeing more supply possibilities coming in, some don't. So I think those are the situations which we have to keep sort of facing those challenges every time. Besides the fact that there are constant disruptions in a big country like this, sometimes you have floods which makes material availability to some places difficult, or disruptions in the transports, etc. There are multiple factors impacting on the both the demand and supply side and its impact on the marketplace.
Just a word as far as Ultratech is concerned, what is the growth you're looking at in terms of volume over the next 4-5 years?
So I think, clearly as the market leader, and today I'm very happy to share with you that we are market leader by a very, very big margin over competition. We definitely look forward to not only maintaining our market share, but growing our market share. And as you know, that cement industry is a very long lead time industry. From the time you decide to set up a plant, you get your mining leases, you acquire the land, you get your environmental approvals, and then you set up a plant. It's pretty much a 5-year journey, or even more. So we have our organic growth plans ready to make sure that even on this high base, we continue to outperform the growth of the industry and gain market share. So clearly as the leader, we are going to make sure that we remain the leader by
Thank you.